Welcome to the Dowden Podcast. I'm your host, the official CRG, and today we are going to talk about growing your brand. Now, before we get started, you can find this video strictly on YouTube and our audio wherever else you find your podcasts. But the reason I wanted to talk about growing your brand specifically is because we did talk about this a little bit in the past. If you guys go back to episode 6 on how to start your own company, we do talk about it a tiny bit, but I really want to dive into some of the steps on how you can promote your brand and some of the best apps to do it on and what to realistically expect from each promotion. So, with that all said and out the way, the first app I would like to talk about today is Instagram. The reason I like Instagram so much is because no matter what, Instagram has always kept its platform safe and secure for entrepreneurs specifically. They have always made sure the right content comes to your feed. They always consistently update the creator dashboard, which gives the user endless options to run ads or boost posts, interact with your community, and even get inspiration from other creators before you even post. So, some of you might be thinking, how do you run ads or how do you boost a post? And I'm going to walk you through that right now. So, when it comes down to Instagram, you have to make sure you are on a business profile because you cannot run ads without it. But if you find that out and you are on a business account, you are going to want to click on your professional dashboard, and there you'll see all of your different options. There, you can see your ad tools, branded content, the shop, the creator lab, and even an inspiration tab like we talked about earlier. So, if you want to run an ad, all you need to do is go to the post or reel from your main dashboard, and at the bottom right, you will see a light blue box that says Boost Post. So, once you click that Boost Post icon, it is going to ask you to select a goal. There, you can either click on more profile visits, which will add a banner to your post and encourage conversations farther down the line, or you can click the More Websites tab, which will then add any link you want and it gives you multiple options to pick from. Now, once you have that link and action button picked, it will ask you to define your audience. And there you can either hit automatic, which will target people like your followers, or you can create your own, which will allow you to pick your preferred locations, interests, age, and even gender. So once you pick your preferred audience, you can then choose how much you would want to spend and how long your ad will run for that time period. So once you have all of that set for your post, the only thing you need to do is press that blue finish button and it will boost your post for however long you want to add it. I will say if after your post runs and you don't like how your ad turned out, Instagram will make sure to target a new audience the next time you boost. That way you have better engagement and you won't just stay on that same path. So that's a big reason why I have Instagram at number one for today. So, for someone who uses Instagram a lot, I highly recommend it. And for most ads I run personally, they fit all of my requirements. Just if you're going to run an ad, start at a small financial percentage and then work your way up because each post isn't always a guarantee. So, you don't want to go spend $100 and only have 50% of it really bring in the attention. So, the next app we're going to talk about today is Facebook, and here is why. When it comes to Facebook, Instagram and Facebook come hand to hand and they connect in multiple similar ways. You see, Facebook allows you to post on Instagram and their app at the exact same time. And Facebook also allows you to manage your ads from both apps from the main creator dashboard. But just like Instagram, if you would like to go and boost a post or run an ad, you have to go to one of your specific posts or reels that you would like to promote and you hit the other blue boost post icon. Now, unlike Instagram, everything you need is going to be on one single page. So when you click the boost post, you'll see it where it says goal. And under that, you'll find automatic, get more messages, get more engagement. And if you hit that little tab that says see more, you'll find get more leads, get more website visits or calls. and each of these have their own customizable settings and their own tabs. So once you have your goal picked, you can scroll down and you'll see Advantage plus Creative and a send message button or a special ad category. Now, I advise everyone to read each tab and make sure every customized setting is set for their perfect engagement post and that it sets for what they want. Because a lot of them can be set for a different audience. Or if you want something to go to your website, but you click phone, obviously you're going to get two different engagements. So make sure everything is set to your preferred post. So after that, go ahead and scroll down a little bit more, and there you'll find apps you want your post to go to and your target range. So here you can pick the country, age, and even similar interests that will help target those same people. So when I mean same people, I mean like anybody that's interested in podcast or mental health or education or whatever you're very passionate in. You can select those interests and make sure it's what people want to see. So with all that said, last but not least, if you want to go ahead and scroll a little bit more to the bottom, there you see you can pick your budget and how long your ad will be set and run for. So with that said, the last app I want to talk about today is Twitter. Now, I'm sure some of you might ask why I didn't put TikTok up there, and that's simply because I myself don't trust or use the app. And that's because TikTok has been very clear that they pick and choose their creators based on trends and views, and it's very hard for a smaller creator to find a new audience because these higher accounts are being shown instead. So I highly recommend staying away from TikTok if you are a small creator because it is way too inconsistent, and no matter what you try to do, engagement isn't guaranteed. But with that out the way, the reason I picked Twitter as the third and final app is because yes, it's had its ups and downs, but overall, Twitter has always been a good place for creators. But it is number 3 for a reason. You see, unlike Facebook and Instagram, you can't boost posts on Twitter. So instead of having a boost button, Twitter has a monetization button, which basically gives the creators an option to have people subscribe to you on a monthly basis, or you can apply for ad revenue that will run ads during your posts. But both actions require a minimum of 500 followers and to be at least 18 years old. So with Twitter, it is a great app, but they follow certain requirements. And once you have to actually reach those requirements, you don't necessarily get the engagement you're looking for. So if you are going to do anything, if you are going to promote yourself on any of these 3 platforms, I highly suggest Instagram because they have the most amount of options for you and settings, so many ways you can customize and put your post out there. And there's a lot of things that will get posted on Instagram that will go to the main page or come to your For You page. So, a lot of the things will set in and really work out, especially if you make sure you're posting, like I said, with the right settings, the right tags, the right attention grabbers. And as long as you follow these steps, and make sure you're doing it right, there is no reason why you should have a hard time getting engagement. So with that said, I really appreciate everybody who tuned in, and I hope you guys found this little quick video helpful. But to wrap this up, today's quote is actually from an unknown source, but it says, promote yourself until it pays off. They either get mad and delete you or inspired and support you. And it's true. Promote yourself. If you're going to put money into anything, put it back into yourself. Run those ads. If you're only getting 100 views a certain ad, keep running it. Watch it grow. If you're going to put money into anything in this world and you want to be successful with your own company, put it back into yourself. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And this is the Dowden Podcast.